If you're planning retirement and want to avoid costly mistakes that most retirees make, subscribe because this channel focuses only on simple, real retirement advice. Today, I want to talk to you about something very important. I want to talk to you about retirement, and not just retirement, but a mistake that many people make when they think about their future. It is something that can hurt your plans, your peace of mind, and your comfort in the years when you should be enjoying life the most. This video is called Avoid This Retirement Mistake. I want to speak to you in simple language so you can understand it easily, whether you are young or old, rich or poor, working or not working. Retirement sounds like a good thing. Most people look forward to retirement. They imagine peace, freedom, travel, spending time with family, relaxing, reading books, enjoying hobbies, and not having to worry about work anymore. But what many people forget is that retirement takes money, and without enough money, retirement can become stressful and difficult. Today, I want to explain the biggest mistake that many people make when they think about retirement. I will also talk about many specific mistakes that you should avoid, and I will explain each one in simple English so you can understand it easily, whether you are young or old, rich or poor, working or not working. So let's start. The most important retirement mistake that too many people make is this: they wait too long to start planning and preparing for retirement. Yes, that is the main mistake. Many people think retirement is far away. They think they have plenty of time, but time moves fast. Every year passes quickly, every month goes by, and before you know it, you are closer to retirement than you ever imagined. When you wait too long, you miss out on time. Time is one of the most powerful tools you have when it comes to building money for retirement. If you start saving early, your money has time to grow. But if you wait, you make your goal harder to reach. In simple words, the biggest mistake is waiting too long. Now I want to share with you many specific retirement mistakes that fall under this big mistake and others that are just as important. I will explain each one in simple English. Here we go. 1. Starting too late. This is the most common mistake. Most people think that retirement is something you only need to think about when you are older. They tell themselves, "I will worry about that later. I have time." But the truth is, you don't have time to waste. If you start saving when you are young, you give your money many years to grow. This means that even small amounts of money can become large amounts when you retire. Let me explain in simple numbers. If you save a small amount when you are young, your money can grow slowly over many years. But if you start later, you need to save much more money every month to catch up, and that becomes harder. So start early. Start today. Not having a retirement plan at all. Some people never think about retirement at all. They go through life without a plan. They think, "I will figure it out later." This is dangerous. Retirement needs planning. You need to think about how much money you will need. You need to think about where that money will come from. You need to make decisions about savings, investments, pensions, and more. If you don't make a plan, then you do not know if you will have enough money. Not having a plan is like going on a long trip without knowing the destination. Don't do that. Only relying on government support. Many people think that the government will take care of them when they retire. They think that one day they will be too old and the government will give them money. But government support is often small. It may not be enough to live a comfortable life. Government support may help with basic needs, but it usually does not give you the life you want. Relying only on government support is risky. You need to build your own retirement savings as well. Spending too much and not saving enough. This is another mistake that many people make. They spend money on things they want now, and they don't save for the future. They tell themselves, "Life is short, I should enjoy it now." There is nothing wrong with enjoying life, but if you spend everything you earn and fail to save, you may have nothing left when you retire. You need balance. You need to enjoy life today and prepare for tomorrow. Save a part of what you earn. Even a small amount saved today can make a difference in the future. Not understanding how inflation affects money. Inflation is when the price of goods and services goes up. This means that money loses value over time. Something that cost 100 Rand today might cost 120 Rand next year, and in 10 years it might cost even more. So if you do not understand inflation, you may think that the amount of money you need for retirement is small, but in reality, you may need much more money because prices keep rising. So when you plan for retirement, think about inflation. Your money needs to grow faster than inflation. Not investing money wisely. Some people put all their money in a bank savings account that gives very low interest. They think this is safe. But when interest is very low and inflation is high, the real value of their money goes down. Investing wisely means putting your money in places where it can grow faster than inflation. This could be in stocks, bonds, property, retirement funds, or other investments. Of course, investing has risks, but if you stay educated, get good advice, and invest for the long term, your money has a better chance to grow. Taking too much risk without understanding it. On the other hand, some people invest money without understanding the risk. They put their money in something because a friend told them to or because they heard a story on social media. This is dangerous. Investing without understanding the risk is like driving a car you do not know how to control. You may lose a lot of money. So always learn before you invest. If you don't understand something, ask a trusted financial advisor. Not diversifying your investments. Diversifying means putting your money in different places. You do not want all your money in one investment. If that investment loses value, you lose everything. But if your money is spread out, then one loss does not destroy all your savings. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Ignoring retirement planning because of fear or denial. Some people avoid thinking about retirement because it makes them anxious or scared. They think it's too complicated or I don't want to think about getting old. But ignoring retirement doesn't make the problem go away. It makes it worse. Facing retirement planning today gives you peace of mind tomorrow. Waiting for the perfect time. Many people wait for the perfect time to start saving or investing. They say, I will start when I get a raise. I will start when I have more time. I will start when life settles down. The problem is there is no perfect time. If you wait for perfect conditions, you may never start. It is better to start small today than to wait for perfect conditions tomorrow. Taking money out of retirement savings early. Some retirement plans allow you to take money out before you retire. This might be tempting if you have an emergency or want something big. But when you take money out early, you lose the power of growth. That money could have grown into much more by the time you retire. So avoid taking money out of retirement savings early unless it is absolutely necessary. Not reviewing your retirement plan regularly. Life changes, your income changes, your family situation changes, your goals change. If you create a retirement plan once and never look at it again, you may miss important adjustments. You should review your plan regularly and adjust it when needed. Not planning for healthcare costs. When people get older, health problems often come. Healthcare is expensive. Many people forget to include health costs in their retirement plan. You need to think about medical expenses, hospital bills, medications, and care in later years. Without health planning, retirement can become stressful and expensive. Not understanding how taxes affect your money. Taxes can reduce the amount of money you get from your retirement savings. Some people do not think about taxes when they save or invest. Understanding the tax rules and planning to reduce taxes legally can help your savings grow faster. Not planning for life after retirement. Retirement is not just about money, it's about life. Many people think that when they retire, they will automatically be happy. But life after retirement can be difficult if you do not have purpose, hobbies, relationships, and daily goals. So think about what you want to do after retirement. How will you spend your time? What makes you happy? Money is important, but your life after retirement needs more than money. Depending too much on children or family. Some people think that their children or family will take care of them in old age. This is not a reliable plan. Your children may have their own responsibilities. They may not be able to give financial support or care. You should plan your retirement for yourself. If your children can help, that is good, but don't rely only on others.
Not planning for emergencies. Life is unpredictable. There can be emergencies like job loss, illness, accidents, or unexpected expenses. If you do not have an emergency fund, you may use your retirement savings for reasons that are not retirement-related. This can weaken your long-term security, so build an emergency fund separate from your retirement savings. Ignoring professional financial advice. Some people avoid financial advice because they think it is too expensive or too complicated. They think they can figure everything out on their own. But retirement planning can be complex. A good financial advisor can help you make better choices, avoid costly mistakes, and build a stronger retirement plan. Failing to understand fees and costs linked with accounts. Many retirement accounts or investment products charge fees. These fees can reduce your returns over time. Some people never check the fees.